The excitement is building as we edge closer to a monumental moment at Gillette Stadium, the unveiling of the Tom Brady statue. It's hard to think of a better time to dive deep into one of the most crucial areas that defined Brady's legendary tenure in New England, the cornerback position. For nearly 2 decades, Brady's success was often built on the foundation of a strong defense, and the cornerbacks have been an essential part of that equation. But heading into the upcoming season, that position group faces serious challenges and questions that could shape the Patriots' fortunes. One of the biggest hits to the secondary came early with the unfortunate news that Marcellus Dials suffered a torn ACL during practice, a devastating injury that sidelines him for the entire season. Dial had been steadily carving out his role within the defense, showing flashes of promise not only in coverage but also as a valuable contributor on special teams. His ability to step up when called upon has been a bright spot for the Patriots, and his injury leaves a void that is going to be difficult to fill. Dial's progress last year had hinted at a sophomore leap that could have solidified his place on the roster as a key rotational player. He had moments where he looked like he could become a dependable piece in the defensive puzzle, especially behind the star duo of Christian Gonzalez and Carlton Davis. Both Gonzalez and Davis have dealt with their own injury setbacks, which adds another layer of complexity to the Patriots' cornerback situation. With Dial out, the pressure mounts on the remaining players to step up and maintain stability in the secondary. This opens the door for internal candidates like Alex Austin and DJ James, who have both been impressing during training camp and joint practices. Austin, once drafted and later released by the Buffalo Bills, has reinvented himself by making impactful plays and showing consistent improvement. His interception of Josh Allen last season was a statement moment that boosted his confidence and cemented his role as a corner to watch. Now, with injuries sidelining others, Austin is stepping into the spotlight as the de facto number 1 cornerback for New England, a role that comes with huge responsibility and expectations. DJ James, while maybe less heralded, has quietly made a name for himself as well. Despite some minor setbacks during practice sessions, especially in red zone drills where he conceded a few touchdowns, James has demonstrated resilience and the ability to hold his own against top competition. Teammates and coaches alike have taken notice, praising his effort and determination. His quickness and willingness to dive into the fray have earned him respect, and there's a real chance he could secure the number 5 cornerback spot, rounding out a youthful and energetic secondary. Another interesting voice comes from Quan Wallace, a starter in certain defensive packages, who has spoken positively about James' progress. Wallace acknowledges that despite being smaller in stature, James brings the look and attitude that the Patriots need in their defensive backs. Such endorsements highlight how this group, once flying under the radar, is beginning to demand attention as the preseason progresses. But the Patriots' cornerback puzzle doesn't stop at the current roster. The front office, led by Elliott Wolf, along with head coach Mike Vrabel, have made it clear they're open to bringing in outside help. The free agent market is surprisingly deep this year, featuring a range of potential contributors who could immediately impact the Patriots' defense. Usually, this position isn't loaded with options once training camps are underway, but this offseason the landscape looks different. Several veterans in their 30s are floating around, some waiting for the right financial offer or the chance to join a team with championship aspirations. Others are younger players seeking to rebound from uneven performances or searching for the perfect fit where they can showcase their talents. Among the most intriguing names out there is James Bradberry, a former Super Bowl champion with the Philadelphia Eagles. Bradberry is widely regarded as one of the best corners still available, but at 32 years old, questions about his ability to keep pace with the league's youngest and fastest receivers linger. Speed kills in today's NFL, and cornerbacks are no exception, especially when matched up against explosive wideouts who are just entering their prime. Then there's Asante Samuel Jr., who has had a roller coaster ride with the Los Angeles Chargers. At only 26, he represents one of the younger corners on the market, bringing both upside and the hope of a rebound season. His youth and raw talent make him a tantalizing option for teams like the Patriots, who are searching for a blend of experience and developmental potential. If New England is willing to invest a bit more in the secondary, Samuel Jr. could be a key piece in elevating the defense to the next level. Veteran presence also matters, and the name Stephon Gilmore remains relevant. Though he is yet to find a new team, Gilmore's credentials as a former Defensive Player of the Year and his history with the Patriots make him a natural fit. He's aging, no doubt, but his experience and leadership could provide invaluable guidance to the younger cornerbacks trying to establish themselves. The Patriots secondary features a lot of youth. Christian Gonzalez, DJ James, Alex Austin, and Marcus Jones all represent a promising core, but the balance between raw talent and seasoned savvy might be the key to sustained success. Other notable free agents worth watching include C.J. Henderson, Emmanuel Mosley, Rulon Davis, and Kendall Fuller. Each comes with their own set of strengths and questions, but they share a common thread of waiting for the right opportunity to prove their worth on a contender's roster. These players are weighing offers and situations carefully, hoping to latch on to teams that can push deep into the playoffs. New England has already dipped its toes into the market, having brought in a recent free agent for a tryout. B.J. Mays, a cornerback with experience at Texas A&M and a brief stint with the Eagles, was waived just days ago. Mays is a young player with potential who could fit the mold of the hungry, coachable athlete the Patriots love to develop. His addition in practice is a sign that the team isn't content to rely solely on what they have now. They want competition and depth, especially as the rigors of the NFL season loom ahead. The secondary, especially the cornerback group, will be a major storyline as the preseason unfolds and the regular season approaches. Injuries have already forced adjustments, and the Patriots' ability to navigate these challenges could define how competitive they are in 2025. Getting Christian Gonzalez and Carlton Davis back to full health is a priority, but having reliable depth behind them is just as critical. Whether that depth comes from within the current roster or via strategic signings remains to be seen. As the Patriots prepare for their next preseason game, all eyes will be on how the young corners perform under real game conditions. Players like Austin and James have the chance to shine and prove they can be trusted with significant roles. Their performances won't just impact the outcomes of exhibition games. They'll influence the final makeup of the roster and how the defense functions when the games start to count. The countdown to kickoff is on. Every practice, every snap, every adjustment is a step toward forging a defense that can stand tall when it matters most. And at the heart of it all lies the cornerback position, a position that, despite adversity, might just define the Patriots' season ahead. As the Patriots move closer to the regular season, the pressure to finalize their cornerback situation intensifies. The team's identity has long been tied to a strong, disciplined defense, and the secondary, especially the corners, will play a pivotal role in shaping that identity once again. The challenges faced in training camp and preseason games have revealed both weaknesses and opportunities, giving the coaching staff valuable insight into who can be trusted when the stakes are highest. Mike Vrabel and Elliott Wolf have consistently emphasized the importance of depth and versatility at the cornerback position. Football in today's NFL demands players who can cover a variety of roles, from locking down the opponent's top receivers to excelling in nickel and dime packages, and even contributing on special teams. The Patriots understand that without a reliable rotation, their defense can quickly become vulnerable to fatigue and mismatches, which opponents are eager to exploit. One key consideration is the speed differential across the league. Wide receivers are getting faster and more skilled, and defensive backs have to keep pace with elite athletes who can create separation in the blink of an eye. This places a premium on corners with exceptional agility, quickness, and instincts. Players like Christian Gonzalez fit this mold, combining youth and explosiveness with an already impressive football IQ. However, his injury history means the Patriots cannot afford to lean on him exclusively. Carlton Davis, a veteran who brings experience and savvy, is similarly valuable, but his own health status remains a question mark. That brings us back to the young guns like Alex Austin and DJ James, who have emerged as critical components of the secondary's future. Austin's journey is particularly compelling. a player who was once cut by the Bills and now has the opportunity to prove himself as a key starter in New England. His growth has been noticeable, and coaches have praised his work ethic and ability to learn from each practice. He's not just running routes or reacting. He's studying opponents, anticipating plays, and positioning himself to make game-changing moves. DJ James, while less heralded initially, has steadily earned respect with his tenacity and competitive spirit. His ability to stay composed in high-pressure drills and to compete against some of the best receivers in camp speaks volumes about his potential. The praise from teammates and coaching staff alike has only added fuel to his motivation, making him a player to watch as the preseason games roll on. Depth is still a concern, though. The NFL is an unforgiving league when it comes to injuries, and one misstep can derail a season. The Patriots have seen this firsthand with the loss of Marcellus Dial and the ongoing recovery of Gonzalez and Davis. This situation has forced the team to consider every option, both internal and external, to fortify the cornerback core. Free agency, tryouts, and even practice squad signings are all part of a strategy designed to build resilience and flexibility. The free agent market has been a focal point for Patriots management. Usually, the cornerback class isn't as deep or as talented as it appears this year, but with a mix of veterans, younger players seeking second chances, and those recovering from injuries, the pool offers intriguing possibilities. The challenge lies in balancing cost with impact. Veteran players like James Bradberry and Stephon Gilmore bring a wealth of experience and proven ability, but their contracts and potential decline due to age must be weighed carefully against the team's salary cap and long-term goals. Conversely, younger free agents such as Asani Samuel Jr., C.J. Henderson, and others offer upside and energy, but carry risks related to consistency and development. The Patriots front office has to assess whether these players fit the team culture, possess the coachability that New England demands, and have the physical tools to thrive in the fast-paced, highly strategic environment that Vrabel and his staff operate within. The tryout of B.J. Mays signals the Patriots' commitment to exploring every avenue. Mays, a young cornerback with a brief stint in Philadelphia's stacked secondary, represents the kind of player who can benefit from the Patriots' coaching. His physical attributes, size, speed, and agility, align well with what the team needs, but the true test will be his ability to adapt, learn the complex defensive schemes, and perform under pressure. For a player like Mays, this opportunity could be a career-defining moment, and for the Patriots, it's a low-risk investment in potential. As preseason games approach and eventually unfold, the Patriots will put their cornerbacks through the crucible of real game situations. These performances will provide invaluable data points. Coaches will scrutinize every coverage technique, every footwork adjustment, every communication on the field. Mistakes in preseason can be costly, but they also offer a chance to refine and improve before the regular season hits full stride. In addition to individual performance, team chemistry and communication will be key. The secondary must operate as a cohesive unit, with players anticipating each other's movements, supporting each other's decisions, and adapting on the fly to offensive schemes. Veteran leadership plays a crucial role here. Players like Carlton Davis, if healthy, and potentially Stephon Gilmore if signed, bring not only skill, but also a calming presence that helps younger players stay composed in high-pressure moments. As the countdown to the regular season continues, anticipation builds. Every practice rep, every preseason snap, every coaching decision will contribute to shaping a secondary that can stand tall in the toughest moments. The Patriots' defense is counting on it, and so are the fans who expect nothing less than a competitive, relentless team that fights for every yard, every game, and ultimately, a chance at another championship. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our New England Patriots. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Rumors have begun swirling around the New England Patriots organization concerning the potential imminent release of wide receiver LYNN POLK. Sources close to the team suggest that this week could be decisive for POLK's future with the franchise, as management reportedly contemplates making a roster move that would see the young receiver waived. While no official statement has been issued, insiders have hinted that Polk's position on the depth chart and his performance in recent practices and games may have fallen short of the coaching staff's expectations. The Patriots, known for their strategic and sometimes ruthless roster decisions, might be looking to free up a spot to bring in fresh talent or to adjust their offensive strategy. This possible move has generated a lot of speculation among fans and analysts alike, who are trying to decode the underlying reasons behind such a drastic decision. Some suggest that the team's recent struggles in the passing game could have led to a shakeup, with Polk being the most vulnerable due to inconsistent production. Others wonder if off-field issues or contract considerations might be influencing this potential cut. Regardless, the timing of this news, with the NFL season in full swing, adds a layer of urgency and drama to the unfolding situation. Adding fuel to the fire, whispers from within the Patriots camp have indicated that the decision regarding LYNN POLK is not final, but is heavily leaning toward a release. This potential move is raising eyebrows because Polk was initially seen as a promising addition to the receiving core, with many hoping he would develop into a reliable target for the quarterback. However, reports suggest that the coaching staff's patience may have run thin, especially given the limited impact Polk has had during games and practices. Analysts point out that Polk's inability to consistently separate from defenders and make clutch plays could be the primary reason behind this looming decision. Meanwhile, some sources hint that the Patriots may be considering promoting a younger player from the practice squad or acquiring a veteran receiver who can provide immediate help. If Polk is indeed cut, it would not only be a significant blow to his career, but also a clear message from the Patriots about the level of performance they demand. The media buzz continues to grow, with fans debating whether this is a premature judgment or a necessary step towards strengthening the team's offense. The coming days will be crucial in determining whether Polk's tenure with New England comes to an unexpected and swift end. Speculation intensifies as insiders reveal that the Patriots front office is closely monitoring the waiver wire and potential trade options, suggesting that Polk's release might be part of a broader roster overhaul. Some rumors even propose that the decision is tied to salary cap considerations, where the team might look to allocate resources differently, possibly focusing on bolstering the defensive unit or the offensive line. This adds a layer of complexity to the narrative, as it implies that Polk's release would not be solely performance-based, but also a strategic financial move. Industry insiders have also hinted at potential interest from other teams in Polk, should he become available, meaning his career might not be over, but could take a new trajectory elsewhere in the league. However, the Patriots' notoriously secretive approach to personnel decisions leaves many questions unanswered, and a lack of an official statement only fuels further conjecture. Fans are left to wonder how this decision, if it happens, will impact the team's chemistry and performance in upcoming games. Will this shakeup lead to a resurgence for the Patriots, or will it expose deeper issues within the roster? The anticipation builds as the situation develops in real time, with every day bringing new speculation. Adding to the speculation, some insiders suggest that Polk's impending release could be connected to a shift in the Patriots' offensive philosophy under their current coaching staff. Sources speculate that the team might be moving toward a more versatile, dynamic receiving group that better fits their evolving game plan, one that demands quicker routes and more adaptability from their wide receivers. Polk, known for his specific skill set, may not align with this new vision, prompting the organization to consider alternatives who can execute this strategy more effectively. The timing of this rumor coincides with reports of increased activity in the Patriots' practice sessions, where several receivers have been given extra reps, possibly indicating a search for a more suitable replacement. Analysts argue that such a change could explain why a player once regarded as a potential asset is now on the verge of being cut. The situation creates a sense of urgency and unpredictability around the Patriots' roster moves, leaving fans and commentators alike to wonder how this could reshape the team's offensive identity. Will Polk's release mark the beginning of a new era for the Patriots' passing game, or is it a reactionary move that might backfire? The sports community remains abuzz with theories and predictions as this story unfolds. Meanwhile, the human side of this rumor cannot be overlooked, as LYNN POLK faces an uncertain future amid the swirling speculation of his release. Sources close to the player suggest that he is aware of the precarious nature of his situation and is reportedly working hard to prove his worth during practices and meetings with the coaching staff. Despite the rumors, POLK is said to be maintaining a professional attitude, focusing on improving his skills and hoping for a chance to stay with the Patriots. This adds a poignant element to the story, highlighting the challenges athletes face in the highly competitive environment of the NFL. Should the release become official, POLK will likely enter free agency, where the next chapter of his career will depend on his resilience and ability to attract interest from other teams. Fans and analysts are already debating whether another franchise might see untapped potential in POLK or if this marks a significant setback. Regardless of the outcome, this unfolding drama underscores the harsh realities of professional sports, where roster moves can happen swiftly and without warning. As the Patriots' rumored decision looms, the sports world watches closely, eager to see how this story resolves and what it means for both LYNN POLK and the New England Patriots organization. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our New England Patriots, be sure to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.